Hello, folks. We are streaming on time today. Let me just get everything up and we will be good to go. How's everybody doing? What's up, folks? What's up? Just waiting for our normal folks to show up. How's everybody doing? Let me put my video up for you. I got the glasses on today. We're trying to do something a little different. Haha. There we go. I'm a little bit too I'm good if I'm back here, but there we go. Now we're in focus. Now we're in focus. Yeah, I got the glasses on today. I thought I'd do a little something different since this is the last stream before I'm off to CitizenCon. So, yeah, how's everybody doing? Ooh boo. What's up? All right, let me make sure all my chat stuff is right, and then we can get into these questions. Let's see who. Okay, I gotta go here, and then I gotta go here. We're gonna try to keep this stream to an actual hour. We're gonna see if we can actually do it for once, because I need to know it's possible. All right. Okay, so I got my questions up. Let's go through our questions. If you have questions, I am super pumped for CitizenCon. I am like super ready, but I still have 3 ship reviews. 3! And I'm done. Just 3 more. 3 more. Well, technically for you it's 4. I have one that's done that's about to get uploaded after this. But then after that I only got 3 that I actually have to put the work in to do. And those will all come out today. Technically I have another day. So but I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I want the whole series to be over with. So yeah, we're doing today is the day. Today is the day we complete this thing. Um yeah, I am super pumped for CitizenCon though, but I haven't been able to like actually like rest in it because I've been doing so many ship reviews. My focus is a little wonky today. That should be good. So what ships are left? I have the Saber Peregrine. I have the Saber um, Firebird. Those will both be in the same video because I was supposed to do all the Sabers in the same video anyway. Then I have the Atlas, and then I have the Ironclads, and then I'm done. Those will be 3 videos, and then they'll be done. And you haven't seen it, but the Tumbrel Storm video is coming. That'll come out. That'll drop right after this stream. What's up? What's up, everybody? Risto, San Chimera, Meat Salad. What's up? Oh, we got an ad break thing? All right, cool. I'll get all my questions ready so that after the ad break we can hop into everything. Folks on YouTube, you might not have that ad break, so make sure you're asking your questions. Put question in front of it and drop it in the chat so we can answer those questions as well. CitizenCon, I leave for CitizenCon tomorrow, folks. So I need them questions, as many questions as you have, give them to me. And I did find out that I can indeed change the live stream to where I could read the chat. So it is okay if you just drop things in here and then I run out of questions. I'll just go and ask the devs the questions from here. So we're all good on that. Oh, we got a lot of questions from members. That'll take up a lot of time. If you guys don't have questions, we got a lot. I reviewed the Saber Raven and I reviewed the Mustang Omega. I have flown the Saber Raven. I have not flown the Mustang Omega. I don't know anybody who owns it. I think I found somebody who owns it, but they told me that it basically flew the same as the Gamma. So I was like, I don't really need to fly it. I flew the Gamma, so. But yes, I did the Saber video and it covered the Saber Raven and it covered the Saber, the base Saber, I believe. Let me see which, but I'll check that just to make sure, because I don't want to miss any ships. But either way, it would either be its own video or it would be it would be in that Saber video, or I've already done it. It's one of those two. Okay, hold on. Yes, I did do the Saber and the Saber Raven. I did do it already. So we got the Saber Firebird and Saber Peregrine, which will be in the same video. We got the Atlas, and we have the Ironclads. Technically, I've already kind of given reviews on all these, but technically I haven't, so I don't want any technicalies. What's up, Twitch? Arcane, I see you. Disarray. Oh, yeah. Per usual, I forget to change the YouTube title. I think that's going to be my thing. Like, that's just going to be my thing. It's like, hey, you didn't change your YouTube title, because you never do. Hello, everybody just joining in. I'm changing my YouTube title as we speak. That's probably why people are like, wait a minute, that was the Monday live stream. All right, so all right, let's see what we got. This is not a rerun. Yeah, I got the glasses on this time. Can't be a rerun. It's my first time wearing glasses on camera. Yep, no rerun. Glasses on camera for the first time. Yeah. So let me fix this ad thing again? How are the ads on this one? Make sure you're dual streaming if you didn't know. Dual streaming, that's how you qualify for both. Make sure you're leaving comments so you qualify for our prizes and everything. Potato? Say potato if you're live. I like that. Actually, I think every stream somebody should ask me to say something. Because, like, I suppose it could just be like a screen in front. Well, no. Mine could never be recorded because I answer questions from chat. You can't pre-record answering questions from chat. But make sure you ask questions and make sure you preface it with question in front of it. How are the ads? Because I'm still trying to make sure that the ads aren't crazy. But I have no idea. I can't see the ads, so I don't know if they're crazy or not. So you guys got to let me know. I think I go to creator, back to Twitch, and then I go to creator dashboard, and then somewhere over here it will let me change ads. That's not it. There it is. So it should be it's at the recommended level. So that says 3 minutes of ads every 60 minutes. So that should mean you should only have 1 or 2 ad breaks during this. All right. I think that's normal. That's normal. It says that's what's recommended. So we'll just leave it at that. All right.
+4 follower me.
I hate that Twitch autoplay stuff when all I'm trying to do is get back to my video. Manage my stream. Yes. So yes, the last one, 6 in a row. Yeah, that's kind of how it should be, because it gets all the ads out of the way so you don't get interrupted every 8 minutes, and then I don't have to keep stopping while I talk. But you should only get 1 or 2 of those. You shouldn't get like 5 of them throughout the stream. All right, so let's get to these questions because there's a lot of questions to answer. Paragon asked a lot of questions on this one. What is the activity you do in SC just to chill and have fun? Free fly, bounties, cargo, hangar, decorating. Right now it's just flying. I just hop in my 600i and fly, or I hop in like the FAC, or I hop in like the smaller ships and fly. The 315P is really fun to fly. The 350R. There's a bunch of ships that are just really fun to fly, and I'm really just enjoying flying right now. The M50 is fun. There's some ships that are just really fun to fly. I'm more of a sightseer these days, mainly because I have my sticks, which I've showed you already on a previous stream, but I have my sticks, and I want my sticks to be what I practice with. So right now I'm flying with mouse and keyboard, and I'm just like being in the game, but I haven't played in like multiple days because I'm trying to get ready for CitizenCon. But yeah, right now I'm just flying. I might do a few bounties or something, but nothing serious right now. But in general, when I do have my sticks and I am completely set up, I'll literally just be flying and learning controls of all my ships, because I do want to master all the controls of my ships. Like I want all my controls to be right. So like I'll go and just do, like I'll go do mining, so all of my controls are set up on my sticks correctly with mining, and I know like, oh, I kind of like that but I don't, and then I'll change the settings. So I'm doing mostly tuning right now. Same thing with salvage. Maybe I want this over here or this over there. And then with combat, like do I want to have to flip the switch to turn my missiles on, or would I prefer it to just be a button press? You know, so I'm mostly doing tuning. Do I have an org, and if you do, what is the focus? Do you have a fleet roster your org mates can record their available ships to, and is it open for recruitment? So that's a lot of questions. Yes, it doesn't have a focus yet. I don't have any org mates yet, and it is not open for recruitment yet. I basically, I have an org. I have an org, but the org is not doing anything yet because I don't have the time right now to make it do anything. So and this was literally yesterday I started this thing. And I really only did it so I could secure the name. Like I didn't really intend on starting an org anytime soon. I really did that so I could secure the Billionaire Ninjas name and everything like that. So it's not gonna do anything anytime soon. So if you're like, oh yeah, you started an org, I'm not adding any members. I'm not doing anything. It's just a placeholder because I don't really think I can do an org. I like if I start an org and it's gonna have my name on it or the channel's name on it, it needs to be legit. And now that I've seen what legit orgs do, it's a lot of work. And you need a lot of people who are dedicated to that work for your org to be legit. I don't have enough time to play Star Citizen yet, to have an org, and I don't have enough people that I know that are trustworthy to help run the org yet. And that is something that builds over time. On top of that, it costs money to run an org if you're trying to run it legitimately, because you need things that belong to the org that don't specifically belong to other people. Because if those people leave, then the org doesn't have the thing. So you should most likely, when you start an org, you should set up like a legal entity that owns something so that nobody can say, oh no, that's mine or that's mine. And you should also have an account that is linked to the org, as you know, a founder or something. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So I got more research to do. I have more setup to do. I have more prep work to do before I can officially launch an org. So don't expect an org anytime soon on Billionaire Ninjas, unless I'll give you 3 situations where the org would start like within the next few weeks. If I somehow jump to like 100,000 subscribers, I would start an org immediately, because that would drastically change my ability to dedicate time to both gaming and YouTube. Another situation is if for some reason multiple family members of mine decided they wanted to play Star Citizen, then I would also start an org because then they could help run the org. I seriously doubt that's going to happen. It might happen once the game releases, but not right now. And the third situation is if some reason I became rich in some way to where I could just play Star Citizen all day. And that one's ain't happening either. So there you have it. You should get into the sticks. Oh no, I am into the sticks. I'm just waiting for CIG to get into the sticks. I'm waiting for their stick selection and all of their control guidelines and stuff to get better. I have Verpal sticks. I have Verpal Constellation Alpha Prime sticks. What's up, everybody? I see some new people coming in. What's up? I'm answering questions right now from the community on the page, and then I'll go to the chat questions. So make sure that you are dropping your questions with question in front of them so I can pull them out of the chat. All right. What would you think of doing fleet reviews during your live streams besides Q&A? It could be controversial. I wouldn't mind doing fleet reviews. I can have you guys send me fleet reviews on that might be like a separate thing though. That might be like, maybe I do like a 4th stream that's kind of more dedicated to a role or something, because I could do a 4th stream during the week. Right now I can't because CitizenCon, but I've been thinking about adding a 4th stream for people on the weekend, but it just wouldn't be a dedicated time, so it would just be like a pop-up time, like, because I can't dedicate any more of my week to streaming. But I could do like I could guarantee that it would be on a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday. So, and then I could probably guarantee like a time frame. Like I could say it's gonna be between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. on a Saturday, which is pretty much all day. But then on Sunday it would definitely have to be before 6 p.m. and then on Fridays it would definitely have to be after 6 p.m. So that would be like the time frame, and then it would be like, hey, I'm live, come check us out. And then I would do, you know, fleet reviews or for whatever, for whoever showed up. But yeah, I want to get into doing fleet reviews now that I've I mean, I'm 3 ships away from reviewing every single ship in the game, and obviously, when they drop new ships, I'll review those as well. But I think there's not. I don't think there's a lot of people who've looked at every single ship, even the ones that they don't like, and like reviewed them, like done research on them, compared them to other ships, looked at the stats, compared the stat. Like it's a lot of work. So now I feel like I've finally earned the right to be able to give my opinion on fleets in a way that I think people can respect. It's not just like, oh, you're a random guy. What do you know? It's like, no, I've literally researched every ship in Star Citizen. Let's see. FEMA 42 says, "What would you think of doing?" Oh, that was your question. I thought that was Paragon's question. My bad. With the upcoming focus on base building at Sitcon and Polaris team moving to the Galaxy next, are we sure that that's happening? Do we get confirmation that the Polaris team is moving to the Galaxy? Do you think we will see a Galaxy update at CitizenCon? What about manufacturing module for the Galaxy? I don't think we'll get the manufacturing module in game, or I think we'll get an update on the Galaxy. I think they will say it is going into active development, or at least give us a time frame when it will. And I think they will sell the construction module at SitCon, or they'll announce that both of those will go on sale at the same time. How do you feel about the removal of the power triangle and the introduction of the multi-page scrollable power pip system? I don't know yet, because I haven't had enough time with it to really give it like a once over, but I do think it will be an improvement in the long run. I don't think it'll be like a massive, oh, the sky is falling down thing, just from my limited experience with it. Do you think it makes sense that a Freelancer Max can fit an Ursa while an RSI Zeus CL cannot? Yes, I do. Thus, its design should be informed by the existence of the RSI Ursa, especially given these two ships share size, focus, and capacity. I do think that makes sense, because they are for different roles, and I think if you allow the Zeus to carry an Ursa, then you're gonna be like, the Freelancer Max no longer has a purpose to exist. Like, quite literally, it doesn't have a purpose, because then you don't have to choose between those two ships. You can just always take it. Now, what I would have liked to see is maybe the CL variant being able to carry an Ursa, or the ES. Maybe the ES would make a little bit more sense. And the reason I say that is because you mostly, if you're getting the CL, you're going to take cargo with you. You're not going to take an Ursa or anything like that. You just want to max out the cargo. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got the CL variant. You would have got something else. So, yeah, you might want to occasionally, but that's not the role of that ship. Whereas the ES, you're much more likely to use a rover. So maybe if they like misshaped the opening a little bit, made it just have a different opening than the rest, so it can fit that in. But the amount of work that would have took to fit that in there, I don't know if it was worth it. Because if you really want to be taking an Ursa with you, you really shouldn't be getting that size ship anyway. You should be getting a step higher so that you can just easily fit an Ursa in there. You shouldn't be trying to squeeze an Ursa into these smaller ships. If you do want to squeeze it in, that's when you have to pick the ships that it squeezes into. So, reminder that all the ships are supposed to be purpose-built. All these ships are supposed to be purpose-built. It's not supposed to be that every ship can do all the things. So, when you pick between the Freelancer series and the Zeus series, you're picking between carrying that Ursa and not carrying that Ursa. But I will say this: the Zeus is better in almost every other way. Whether it's firepower or whatever, it's a much better daily driver. All the weapons racks, the armor racks, the amenities inside, like it's better to me. And the Zeus MR is amazing. Do you think it makes sense? Oh wait, no, I already answered that question. Do you read sci-fi? If so, are you open to some top reading or audiobook suggestions? I don't read sci-fi. I used to when I was younger. I just don't have the time anymore. I have so many other things that I do that entertain me that something had to kind of fall by the wayside. So I haven't read sci-fi in a long time, but I watch a lot. I'm more of a movie person these days because I can ingest the whole thing in 2 hours. Whereas like when I read books, it's more of a time consuming thing, and time is the one thing I don't have a lot of. Yeah. All right. We got some more questions. Make sure that you're dual streaming if you're not, because if you are dual streaming, that means you qualify for both our prizes. And if you're dual streaming, make sure you leave comments 7 minutes in between, in between each comment, so that you can qualify for our prize that we're giving away, the ATLS on Twitch, and a skin, a skin of your choice that's available on YouTube. So we do the better prizes on Twitch because they gotta watch a little bit more ads. And yeah. So just keep commenting. This is the better thing. You just keep commenting. Just be like, hey, and then be like, what? And then be like, yeah, and then be like, I agree. Then I disagree or whatever. And then you gotta worry about it. Oh, Griffin Gaming, thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. Good to see you too. Heading to the UK tonight. Are you attending? Yes. Yes, I am attending. I will see you there, Griffin. Yes, I will see you there. We gotta catch up when I see you there. I'm not leaving until tomorrow though. I should have left today. I didn't think about it, but I'm glad I didn't, because I had to finish these ship reviews and I got 3 left. So if I headed out today, I wouldn't have finished. I literally would have had to do like a ship review on my phone, like what I think about the ironclad is like, and we don't want that. We want the higher quality videos here. But good to see you, Griffin. All right, I gotta answer these questions because I gotta hop off to finish those ship reviews. So we're gonna try to keep it to these streams are supposed to be an hour. We've never done it. we might not even do it today. But we're gonna try to do it today. We're gonna try harder today than we've tried on any other day. Let's see. You are so close, you'll meet the goal by Saturday. No, I will meet the goal today, which is Wednesday, October 16th. I'm reviewing all those ships. What would be the best way to convince Chris that the NPC gunners on the Idris event are good enough and should just be added to the game? We don't need them to walk around or eat or sleep. Just teleport to their seat after hiring and do their job. If they must eat and sleep, then they just teleport to those spots. I get what you're saying. I think you're saying we should have AI gunnery already in. I think we could. I think it wouldn't be NPCs though. I think it would be AI blades. That I don't understand. I don't understand why we don't have AI blades in turrets yet. But I would guess that it has something to do with gameplay. They don't want everybody just popping an AI blade into everything right now. They want people to hop into the turrets right now so that they can get data from that turret gameplay to use. That's what I would think, because that's what makes the most sense. So I don't think it's because they can't. I think it's because they don't want to yet, because they still need to gather more data on manned and remote turrets. Will Star Citizen lore ever be good like Halo, Destiny 2, or Mass Effect? It feels super generic. So you have to remember what you're looking at now as far as Star Citizen lore. Well, first of all, I disagree. I don't think it's generic because they have some deep stories in there. However, I mean, the Astro Historian, Astropub has a whole channel dedicated to lore. If it was generic, you couldn't dedicate a whole channel to it. You just couldn't. And that channel has great stories in it. They also have their own language. There's a whole bunch of stuff. But we're also looking at pre-game lore, and we don't have access to all the lore either. There's stuff that they're not saying yet. There's stuff about unreleased ships. There's stuff about unreleased areas. There's stuff about unreleased gameplay. Like, there's stuff that we don't know yet that has not been given to us. Remember, they're still spoon-feeding us the lore when we get those lore drops, those Galactopedia posts and those lore posts. We're getting spoon-fed the lore. It's not like we have the whole book in front of us. So you can't really judge the lore yet. All right, this is a good question. Fishbait said, "Why do you have such a hard fixation on med beds?" And I said, "Why don't you have such a hard fixation on med beds?" My fixation on med beds is, oh, thank you for the sub, Gecko. Am I saying that? Geku Yoko. I think I said it right. Thank you for the subscription, and thank you for gifting a subscription. Let's see. But yes, so the med bed thing. Okay, so the reason that I have a fixation on med beds, I had the fixation on med beds before they switched the Ursa, or before they introduced the Ursa medevac, because I just found so many ships that a med bed could fit in, and it just didn't make sense why they didn't put one in, because there's other rooms that don't quite make sense in a ship where it's purpose built for a certain role. So for instance, I don't understand why the Hercules series doesn't have a medical bed. It has this massive area of wasted space in the middle where they could easily fit a tier 3 med bed. Like they could have even like shortened the hallways this way to where they were thinner hallways, and then made the rooms on the sides bigger. And like I keep finding that in every ship that doesn't have a med bed. I find this area where I'm like, you could have put a med bed there. You could have put a med bed there. And because we don't quite know what med bed's final purpose is going to be, and we only really know what they're doing now, which is allowing you to respawn, why wouldn't anybody want that in their ship? Why wouldn't everybody want to respawn in their ship? It makes sense to me. I would want to respawn in every ship that I own. And I don't know if bed respawning is coming back. I know they talked about it, but I don't remember exactly what they said about bed respawning and whether that's coming back or not. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to end up working. But right now, with what med beds can do right now, I don't see why anybody wouldn't want it in every ship. All right, that's all the questions from there. So now I'm moving on to let me pop out these chats, and then I'm moving on to the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. Let's see. How do I get this in here? Only 3 vehicles left, people, and I will have reviewed every ship in Star Citizen. And then CitizenCon will happen. They'll drop like 5 ships, and then that won't be true anymore. Well, technically it'll still be true, because the goal was to review every ship by CitizenCon 2024. So I will accomplish that, and that was the goal. I don't think anybody's ever going to do this again, to be completely honest with you. I did 350 plus videos in 10 months. 350 in 10 months. And it'll be close to 360 by the time I'm done. So that's almost that's a video every single day for a year, and then I did it in 10 months, so you got to take 60 days off of that. So multiple days with 2 videos. So yes, that was difficult. It's one of the most difficult things I've ever done. But I said if I ever start a YouTube channel, I wanted to earn the ability to run that YouTube channel. I wanted to put in the work. I wanted to have people say, okay, this guy's for real. Like, he's not just some random person trying to make a quick buck. I wanted to put in the work to earn my spot here on YouTube, and I think that's what I've done. Let's see. All right, let's get into these questions. Make sure you put question in front of it. Make sure you're dual streaming if you can. All right. Where's my... Oh, I got that one. Where's my other one? There we go. All right. Going back. I'm going back in chat. All right, we got... Ah, Risto, you said first science org. You might be surprised what my org actually ends up doing. All right, let's see. What if you're pre-recorded and hired someone to type in the questions in chat at very specific times? That's a lot of effort. You know, I only got like 5,000 subscribers, right? It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for me to hire a person. I don't even think the amount of money I make on YouTube would even cover half the time they'd spend doing that. Let's see. Do you feel the refinery ships will arrive when they release Nyx? We kind of already. I think so. We're gonna have the Galaxy and we're gonna have the Arastra. I don't know about the Expanse. I don't know when we'll get that, but I think we'll get those two pretty soon. And when we get those, we will have refinery ships. I don't think that they're releasing like a flat refinery ship where that's all it does, because I don't think refinery is a big enough game loop to deserve its own massive ship. A smaller ship, absolutely, but a massive ship, I don't know. I would think they'd have to mix that with something else, like maybe they would do like a capital ship that's like repair and no, they already got salvage. I'm surprised they didn't mix it in with the reclaimer. That would have made a lot of sense. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of like another industrial role, but I can't really think of any. You just need something to pair with it, though. Let's see. Okay, all set up, playing PTU on one screen, Twitch and YouTube running streams on the other screen. Much appreciated. I appreciate all you dual streamers out there. Let's see. Do I use Game Glass? Yes, I do use Game Glass. I use Game Glass, and I have a, what is this thing called? I have a Stream Deck. So I press buttons on the Stream Deck, and then I got buttons up on my Game Glass, and then I got my keyboard, and then I have, what is it? What's that thing? Oh, I moved it. I don't know where I put it. But I have like a little hand pad thing that I also use. Subs on Twitch because why YouTube won't let you? Why won't YouTube let you sub? That's weird. But much appreciated anyway, Brat Pack Girl. Yuku? Oh, okay. Okay, I did say it right. What's up, Solid Exodus? Do you think we'll get a release date for Squadron 42 or SitCon this weekend? Absolutely. I think it will. I've said it on a previous stream, but I think we'll get minimum viable product July 2025. I think that's when we'll get minimum viable product. So that's when we will be able to play it, and it will be moving towards release, not playing it and then it's like just some like random test. And then I think we'll basically every 6 months we'll move to the next status. So we'll get minimum viable product July. Then I think Christmas time or January we will get beta, and then I think next summer we would get early access, and then I think it would officially launch at the end of 2026, like holiday 2026, or not 2026. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah, I think I said that right. Yeah, I think it would officially launch like 6 months after that, because I think they're gonna want to announce it on consoles and everything. The Zeus is already making the Freelancer obsolete. Not the Max. Actually, not really any of them. Maybe the base Freelancer, but I already thought that was obsolete before the Zeus came. And the Miz too. The Miz is different. I don't particularly like the Miz, but I know there's a lot of people who like it. Cause I'm the Miz and I'm awesome. that was one of my favorite clips that I put in. Cause I watched wrestling, but I kind of stopped before the Miz had its run, and then I kind of went back a little bit, but I never really saw the Miz's run. So like, I didn't know that that was his catchphrase, and so I actually had to research the Miz, watch some of his matches, see what championships he won before I put that clip in, because I wanted to know who the guy was. I didn't want to just put a random person in there. I think less ships should be able to have a NERSA now that it serves as a mobile spawn. Everyone wants one, but most ships weren't designed to do that. I think in the future, less ships will have it. And right now, it doesn't fit in everything. Like, if you look at the list of ships that a NERSA can fit in, it's not that many. It's really not that many. It's enough to where it's useful to a lot of people, but it's not a lot. And I think in the future, they will be making that distinction. They will, like, that is going to be a part of the design philosophy. They're going to say, well, does it fit a NERSA? Because if it does, then we can do this. But if it doesn't, then we have to do this. Every ship doesn't need space for a NERSA. Yep, just talking about that. Yeah, they kind of opened a can of worms with the NERSA. Yeah, I think they were meant to, though. I think that was on purpose. The 7 minutes thing. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to do every 7 minutes for the comments. You could just say what you think. Let's see. Griffin Gaming. Oh, what's up? I already said what's up. New event looks to have an Idris we can steal. You gonna be on after CitizenCon to steal one? I will be on after CitizenCon, but I am taking a break. I'm taking a much deserved break, if you ask me, after CitizenCon. I'll probably like edit a few videos, but that's it. I won't be doing much Star Citizen anything for like 3 days. Cause yeah, I've been hitting it hard. If you've been watching, oh, we got a hype train. Hey, what's up? I still don't know what a hype train is. But for a limited time, I guess you can earn exclusive emotes. Okay, but hey, we got a hype train. I don't know what it does, but it sounds good. I like hype trains. I like when things pop up on my screen and tell me that things are happening. Let's see what else we got here. Safe travels to CitizenCon. Thank you, Darth Wookie. What was my favorite ship to review? The Arastra, because I learned something. And this is one of the reasons why I did this. I wanted to learn about every ship. I wanted to like actively engage with it. I actually really enjoyed, like, check out my Storm review. I actually really enjoyed it because I found out something about the Storm that I don't think a lot of people pay attention to. I think people just think of it as a smaller tank, and it's not just a smaller tank. It actually can traverse things in a different way than the Nova tank, and it traverses differently than a regular track vehicle. The ship is actually meant, like, the tracks on it aren't just meant to be straight. They're meant to like do this and like go over rocks and stuff like that, which I did not know until I reviewed it. So that's part of the thing. That's part of why like I enjoy reviewing the ships. And I'm a ships guy. If you haven't noticed, obviously I'm a ships guy. I like, one of the main reasons I play Star Citizen is because I love the ships. Oh, I see things happening up here. We did it. Thanks for all the support. We got 10 out of 10. What did we get 10 out of 10 of? I don't know what we got. Gifted subs, Heavy Metal Texan. Much appreciated. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. That is awesome. Brat Pack Girl, thank you. Wow, man. Every time people do this stuff, I'm like, Praetorian did one too? Oh, you gave me your Prime? I appreciate that. Wow. SVL 75. Wow, you all are awesome. Like, this is I don't know, I've said this on multiple streams, but like every time people like gift thing, that always, like, I don't think I'll ever get tired of like, I don't think I'll ever like not have a reaction to it, if that makes any sense. Like, I could imagine, you know, being some like, you know, massive like streamer or something in the future, like, I don't know, 5 years from now or something, and like still being like, oh my god, you gave me $1. Like, because it's cool. Like, it's cool. Like, it, to me, one of the things that makes like this space magical, like YouTube and Twitch and all that, is because you get to interact with people you've never met in your life, and they can like choose to support you in a way that like logically doesn't make any sense, but it also is like extremely heartwarming and awesome. So I think that's one of the things that you just can't recreate unless you're in this space. All right, let's get back to the questions because again, I'm supposed to be ending on time today. We'll see if that happens. We got 30 viewers. What? Crazy. That's crazy. Everybody's dual streaming? Is that what's happening? You guys are awesome. You folks are awesome. Let's see. Oh, man, I messed up my okay, there we go. We're good. Let's see. What was the other question? It doesn't have a med bed. -1 point from Shippendor. No, I don't take off points for not being able to fit a med bed unless its role should allow it to have a med bed. So like, for instance, they told me that the Perseus is a patrol ship, and I'm like, so it's a patrol ship. I met a follower goal. I don't know. I didn't know. I'm also easily distracted. But the Perseus is supposed to be a patrol ship, right? So a patrol ship is something that goes out and stays out and, you know, keeps watch on everything. But it's also supposed to be able to engage and not have to come back. And right now, a Perseus would have to come back. So that means you kind of have to put a Nursa on it. But why? It has the room. If you look at the framework of the Perseus, it could easily fit a tier 3 medbed. Nobody is saying turn it into a medical ship, but it could easily fit a tier 3 medbed, and that fits with its patrolling purpose, right? Because when you're patrolling, and I don't know if you guys like when I was in the military, when you're patrolling, you're not just looking for enemies. Like, you're also looking for people you can help, like other things. Like, so imagine if somebody is hurt and needs to be in a med. Like, I'm just saying, it makes sense for a ship that can fit a med bed and where it's purpose built to have it. But I wouldn't take off a point if it didn't seem like it was supposed to have it. Like, I didn't even take off a point for the Zeus for not being able to fit it. If I remember right, you have a love of beds in general, not just med beds. Yes, you know how me and 4 beds is the magic number for me. So when I was reviewing the Freelancer, it got a lot of love for me because all of them have 4 beds, and it's one of the smallest ships, I think, if not the smallest ship, that has 4 beds in it. So you can take 4 people with you in that ship, which is great. How are you going to read everyone's names when you hit over 1,000 subscribing members? I won't. I will. I like reading everybody's names, but at some point the fast speed of the names is gonna run out. I actually think once I hit 100, I'll probably have to like stop doing it for everybody except, like, I don't even think I'll be able to do it for Jonines anymore. I think I'll have to like push that up to like I don't even know what's the level. I would have to do it to Hokages and above for like an actual verbal shout out, and then everybody else I would have to like, I'll probably run the names. I have to figure out how to do it, but I'll probably run the names across the screen as the video is playing or something. I'll try to do it that way. We'll see. I have to figure out how that's gonna work. If I get 1,000 subscribing members though, that is already an insane thing. I like the way you think, San Chimera. I like that. 140 bits? A hype chest? I think I know what a bit is, but what's a hype chest? I love being new to Twitch and not knowing what anything is. Darth Wookie? Did you do that? I don't know what a hype chest is, but I love it. I think I'm gonna have way too much fun. I think this is one of the things that YouTube is missing, by the way. Like, the amount of stuff that people can do in Twitch that just makes it like an exciting stream is like way more than the stuff that people can do in YouTube. Not saying that the things in YouTube don't matter, they do. But it's just like there's stuff that pops up on the screen, and then, you know, like confetti falls down, and Like there's emojis popping up at you. I just think it's a more unique experience on Twitch. But at the same time, YouTube is more like professional. Like it makes you feel like, oh, this is like for it's very demure, very I don't even know what the saying is. Let me stop. All right. Question. Oh nope, already answered that. Med beds are game breaking. Some notes backspace and Alt 4 when you can. Are you saying who needs backspace and Alt 4 when you can respawn yourself whenever you want? Then death doesn't matter. When death doesn't matter in an MMO, you don't have a game. I think that's from Smoking Rabbit 420. I think you are heavily invested in what it does now, not necessarily what it does in the future, because I think the medbed thing, what it does now, is not what it's going to necessarily do in the future. We don't know all the details about Death of a Spaceman yet, so it's hard to say like it's game breaking when we don't have the game yet. Like we don't know what Death of a Space. We don't have any final details on Death of a Spaceman. We don't have any final details on medical gameplay. We literally don't even have the medical trait. It's just a point a gun at and shoot, and then you're healed, or lay in a bed and you're healed. Like that's not what the medical gameplay is going to be in this game. So I can't really get upset at it because we don't have enough details to be upset at yet. You said the middle space on the Herc is for storage and some components. Yes. Fishy 2951. 2951. Oh, what happened? Did we overheat? I think we overheated. Hold on. We did. We overheated. I forgot to put my my fan up. Hold on. I'm putting the fan up. Hold on. Hold on. We're halfway there. Hold on. We're halfway there. I don't know the words to that song. Oh, that doesn't work. How about this one? All right. We should be coming back up. I just gotta uh I gotta cool off my my thing here. Which I'm like I like that it does that, that it shuts off, like to keep from damaging parts, but like at the same time it's like this thing was really expensive. It shouldn't just turn off. It should have better fans on the inside. There we go. We should be coming back up. All right. Yeah, this is a thing that happens because of the system that I use to actually do my streaming. I was supposed to put a fan behind it so that it doesn't overheat, and I forgot. So that's why we got you missed my face for 30 seconds or however long that was. It definitely was longer than 30 seconds. All right. So we only got a few minutes here, so I'm gonna try to do a speed run through some of this stuff. Um, I'm trying to end on time so I can finish these ship reviews. Let's see what we got. Whoa, what just happened? See, we keep getting stuff. Hold on. There we go. That's one, and then that is. I don't know what happened. Oh, we gotta close some windows, I think. Um, all right, there we go. All right, now we're good. Let's see. What do we got? Oh man. Oh yeah, you were at. You said something about the Herc is for storage and components. It's the space above that that I'm saying is kind of wasted space. Like those things, you could fit on actually the opposite side. They're all like, oh, what is that? You could fit all those things like on like the sides. You could put all that component area on the sides, or you can even flatten it out and make it longer to fit all those things. There's a lot of different ways you could do it, but the idea is even if you keep that space, there's wasted space on the areas on the sides. Like especially in something like the C2, where the C2 has just like this massive recreational area that's way oversized. Like I'm just saying, you can fit it. You don't have to, you know. I mean, those are the one ships where I actually don't mind that they don't have a med bed, even though they can fit it. And the reason I don't mind is because the they can fit so much cargo underneath that it's like whatever. I'll just pop a Ursa on there or something. But why should I have to take up my cargo room? Mm-hmm. Vic Vic asks, why would you load 20 people in a Valk? I'd rather have 20 people in their own ships. The idea of those ships is going to be where you're not going to be able to bring 20 ships. It's going to be there's going to be certain situations where you're not going to be able to bring as many ships as you'd like to bring, and they'll arbitrarily limit it however they have to, right? It might be that um if you bring more ships, you'll have a higher, radar signature or something like that. So you can't bring that many ships because if your radar signature goes above a certain amount, it'll turn on the anti-air guns and stuff like that, and then you'll get shot out of the sky. Um, which is like a real thing. Like there's like in real combat scenarios, you can't certain things show up on radar, show up on sonar, show up on every type of dar there is. They show up, and you just can't bring as many as you want. You have to more so pack people in and kind of sneak them in. And then stealth vehicles, I think, will that's when stealth will really start to earn its way because with stealth you'll have things coming in and not being able to be detected. So then you can have more ships, and that'll be kind of the point of those, I think. What if the MSR data it was transporting was a character's or player's DNA, stopping them from responding, or respawning? Oh, that would be pretty cool. But I don't think they would. I don't think they would rely on players to transport that DNA. I like the idea though. I see where you're going, Ryan McCurdy. Um, I need to look at Stream Deck and Game Glass. I use Toby as well. I have a Toby. I have Stream Deck. I have Game Glass. Those are the tools I use. I got dual sticks, Constellation Alpha Primes, and then I got I really don't know where the heck I put my little pad thing. I normally have it right here. I don't know, but I got like a Razer Tartarus, I think is what it's called. I'm all about the gadgets. I want to create a sim pit, but I don't want it to be like an average sim pit where it's just a bunch of like buttons and actually looks like a cockpit of like a ship or of like a plane. I want it to be like a bunch of like cool looking gadgets, like my Stream Deck here, and then like the game glass here, and then my Tartarus here, and then maybe another Tartarus over here or something. I don't know. Just like a bunch of cool stuff where it's like I can, like, if I want to rest my hand like this, I can still play the game the same way as if I'm like this. Let's see. Any news on the Mirai Guardian? I don't think we'll get any news on anything because Citizen Con's in 2 days. So, you have a Stream Deck and never bother to reach for it. It's a pain to set up, but this is the thing. This is why like I'm kind of pulling back a little bit. I'm waiting until this the control structure is a little bit more defined by CIG, because what keeps happening is I set it up and then they change something and now I got to reset it up and then this button doesn't do this anymore. So now I got to check, and I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired. I've been doing it for 7 years. I'm done. Just chilling in the Phoenix, as always. Well, you can't see our sign there. I've taken out ships with the Storm taken down up to a Cuddy Black, and that Storm AA being able to target lock behind. It is awesome. Okay, well, you might like my review, you might not. Depends on what you define as awesome. It's a party on Twitch, you said? I think it's a party on both. I think both are lit. All right, so we got okay, I'm supposed to be ending the stream in a little bit, so I gotta go through these. um uh, Good morning, Venture Tales. When do I think we're gonna get the Polaris? I think we'll get it at IAE. They might stealth drop it at CitizenCon. That would be cool, and then it would give us something to play with until IAE, and then you could drop something else at IAE. Question is okay. Is it okay to do a box run with a M2 and a Nova? Of course it is. You can do a box run with anything. You should. In fact, the bigger the ship, the better the box run. If you ask me, that's when it becomes fun. Like, why wouldn't I get a massive, massive, a massive ship to do just a box run? Let's see. Needs more volume on YouTube. I think my volume's already turned all the way up. Yep. My volume's at max. I'll try to speak closer to the microphone. Let's see. You envy the dual sticks. Don't. I can't use them. They're a pain to set up. Well, they're not a pain to set up. It's very tedious to set up. Smurfy Loco finally made it to a live stream. What's up? Let's see. San Chimera, you got 2 Game Glass tablets that swing out on arms? That's awesome. Did you ask me if I skip leg day? I don't ever skip leg day. Never. Brat Pack Girl, your name's proper on both. Glad you got it. I don't have an endeavor, but I totally work as a farmhand and nurse on someone else's endeavor. Much appreciated. I have 3, so that's going to be very I'm going to need a lot of people. A lot. Can't wait for Bounty Hunting 2.0. You and everybody else. Yes, everybody wants it. Let's see. I see no light in sight where they will prioritize Star Citizen over Squadron 42. They will not. They will not. They never will. Well, no, I won't say never. I think once Squadron 42 launches, Star Citizen will become the priority. But every time they're prepping for another episode of Squadron 42, it'll become the priority again. CIG predicts CitizenCon is this weekend. You got an ad break coming, so I'll answer these questions after the ad break, and then that'll be it. YouTube, I don't think you have an ad break. What's up, Fed of the Void? Okay, shoulders and back day. I gotta get like I've been taking like time to get this stuff done, but like my gym schedule is about to be incredible when I get back. I cannot wait. This like do every ship thing, like review every ship thing. I'm not gonna lie, it took some effort. It took a lot of late nights, a lot of skipped sleeping, but yeah, it's gonna be awesome because now my life will be normal after CitizenCon. I will always review unreleased ships. Always. What does that sound? TCHOU. Is that cha cha? Is that like cha cha? Is that what that is? Oh. I have a if you're one of my members on YouTube, then you know that there's a secret thing that I'm gonna be able to do, and I can't talk about it, but I just got an email about it, so it's confirmed that I can do the secret thing. Let's see. He said, "Wow, get back," and it's like Christmas in chat. Hype Train level 2, is that what that is? I didn't know it had levels. Panzer, thanks for the subscription. I don't know if you can see me right now because I know there's an ad break going. Your comment got deleted, Murphy? What happened? What did it say? It shouldn't be deleting people's stuff. Oh, was it a link? I think it does delete links. X booster helps for the volume issue. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do some like prep work. I'll have like a stream where I'm just working on after CitizenCon. I'll have a stream where I'm just working on all my audio video stuff. So I'll be streaming the whole time, and then people can chat or whatever. But like mostly I'll just be working and talking to chat. Like, hey, how does this sound? And then how does this look and stuff like that. So we can get all this stuff like finalized, but I just don't have the time right now because of the ship review thing, and I'm preparing to go to CitizenCon. If you didn't know, I am going to CitizenCon in person. I live in the States. I'm going to Manchester like a day from tomorrow. Or no, wait, it's the 16th. I'm going tomorrow, and I haven't even packed yet. So yeah, and I still have 3 ship reviews to do. So there you have it. All right, ad break's about to end, and then so will this stream soon after because I have, I think I've answered most people's questions. Heavy Metal Texan says, Ninja has the best ship review videos on YouTube. Gotta support the man. You know what? I appreciate that. I don't think I do, but I appreciate that. And I'm not being humble. I think even lease is really good, but I think I just have a different style, and I think Ferrister is the king right now. I think I have a different style, and that's what I tried to do with my ship reviews. I didn't just want to copy everything everybody else is doing. Most people, like Morphologist, he does the architect reviews, right? Like he's literally reviewing like the structure of the ship, and he has like a lot of cool angles and wide shots and stuff like that. Even Lease does the I'm in the game review where he like walks around with his character, and he shout out to Even Lease, by the way. I don't know if you guys follow him, but go and check out Even Lease. He does really great content. He's a smaller creator like me, but well, he's bigger than me, but like he's in the smaller section, not the larger section. But he does the like ship walkarounds with his character and stuff inside the video. Ferrister does the more like calm and relaxing reviews, and like keeps the same format. So like I think it's just what do you like? And I wanted to define mine by like being I wanted to be the guy who shows you the stuff that most people don't look at. So I use like I go back and I look at the videos where the ships were announced. I get a lot of my like video stuff from there or pictures from there. I try to go back and get all of like the brochures and put those in the video. This is the stuff that people don't normally look at. And I think that's kind of a different way to do the reviews. But much appreciation, Heavy Metal Texan. I appreciate you, Panzer. Thanks for the subscription. You need 10 subs in the first month to keep the sub button. I did not know that. But I think I get like 10 every stream. But I know that's like I'm new, so that's probably why that's happening. But I don't think 10 will be an issue. This community is really awesome with that stuff. What's up, Vintage Mold? You said easily distracted, you say? Yeah, I am. I am very easily distracted. Walker Barbin, I see you. I don't know what's going on with Asmongold right now. I do know that he prompts Star Citizen every now and then. I think Asmongold is going to be one of the main reasons that Star Citizen blows up when it finally releases, because he has a huge following, and he's going to come to the game and it's going to be awesome, and he's going to be like, Star Citizen, go buy it right now, and then it's just going to blow up. This Asmongold is like, I don't know what his drama is, so I'm not going to like, say anything positive or negative. I'm just going to say the truth, right? Asmongold is at the level of actual influencer. Like a lot of people think that they're influencers. They think they can change things based on what they do on social media or whatever. Asmongold is on the level of actual influencer. If he says a game is good, 50,000 people will go and buy that game. Like legitimately 50,000 people listen to what he says and do what he says. And 50,000 people is a lot of people, to have that type of, I don't want to say control, but like influence over. So, yeah. Man, I'm way behind. You earned a hype chest, open to see your reward? Kitty hype? I'm gonna put that in the chat because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but it sounds cool. Not knowing what Twitch things are is tight. For you folks who watch pitch meetings, is it pitch meetings? I think that's the name of the YouTube channel. Greetings, ethnification. You sit 40 of the bits to make the screen flash of the emotes. That's how that works. Thank you, Brat Pack. Let's see. Zentry, welcome. You can't. Zentry said I came and the cam broke. That wasn't your fault. That was me. I have this thing is called a Shogun Ultra. You can like literally look it up. It's a video stream device from your camera. So I'm looking at a screen right now that's sitting above my camera. And the way that I can stream this way is I connect an HDMI cable to my stream card, and then that's how you can see my face on the stream from the camera. Otherwise, you have to pay for extremely expensive like Wi-Fi stuff directly from the camera. Like if you want to connect your HDMI from the camera to your computer, you have to pay for this weird service. And then if you want to do it wirelessly, you have to pay for this weird service. But I use this for streaming, and it's not supposed to be used for streaming. It's not supposed to be on as long as I use it for this, but you can use it for this as long as you have a fan on it. And I did not have my fan on, so the stream broke. The camera broke. Yes, true Star Citizen experience. 30K'ing is, you gotta have that. Let's see. GoFundMe, larger capacity battery for the camera. It's not the battery, it's overheating. I told you last stream, I got 2 free batteries, so I'm good on batteries. The camera I have is a Canon R5C. It's not the camera though that is failing. It's the Shogun Ultra, which is the video monitor connected to the camera. Let's see. El Gato is a cat. I like that. Let's see. I'd like to see things like splints and some ability for proper medics to fix tier 3 injuries in the field. Yes. Yes. The tier 3 bed should be to fix injuries quickly, not to be the only thing that can fix tier 3 injuries. Medics should be able to fix all tier 3 injuries in the field. They should be able to stabilize all tier 2 injuries, and they should at the very least keep you from dying if you get a tier 1 injury. And I think that's kind of the frame you could go as far as medicals. Let's see. All right, we're almost done. My camera's getting ready for the engineering update. MSR would be perfect for a small med bay, but see, that's one of the ships where I don't think it should have a med bay. And that's where one of the ships where I would be like, they put a med bay in there. I think they're trying too hard to make the MSR something. But a medical variant of the MSR would be incredible. And if you don't think they're going to do variants of the MSR, you got nothing coming. Question, do you think you'll do updated ship reviews as changes and balances continue to happen? I do. So my ship reviews in the future will be much easier because I'll have the base of the other video. So it'll always be, go watch that video, and then I'll act as though you've watched that video already and go from there. Which is much easier than, like, it's easier to have a baseline on every ship. And even still, I could just rewatch my own video and talk about what changed. So that's kind of what I'll do. I'll focus up more on the changes. So like let's say like I gave a ship a 6, but now it got buffed, and so now the score changed. I would say, you know, hey, I gave this ship a 6 originally, but here's why it changed, and then I'll go through the changes, and there you have it. Do you ever think we will ever get true close air support vehicles similar to an A-10? I think they will turn current vehicles into that. San Chimera said, Asmongold would have a referral pioneer in 6 minutes. Yes. He'd have a referral javelin in 6 minutes. Let's see. Do you think you'll do updated ship reviews? Oh, I already answered that. But I forgot the second part of the question. As balancing continues to happen. Yes and no. I won't do a ship review just because balancing happened. unless it completely changes whether I think that ship is worth something. Like, maybe I gave a ship a 3, and then it gets enough to become like an 8 or a 9. Then I would be like, okay, I got to do a ship review on that, or a ship review update on that. Or maybe I had it as a 10, and then something happens to where it drops to like a 4. Then I would do an update on that. But balancing is gonna happen too much for me to just like do one every time a ship gets balanced. I might do like a big video though that talks about all the balancing and whether it changes my opinion positively or negatively. Do you think we will ever get? Oh, I already answered that question. I already answered that. I am way far back in this chat. Way far. Money Man 2290. One day I'll get dual sticks. Yes, it is going to be, I think, the best way to play Star Citizen. But if you like what you like, then do what you like. Lady Space Patrol said, I genuinely hate Squadron 42. You're not the first person to say that, and you definitely won't be the last. People hate Squadron 42 because it takes away from Star Citizen's development time, but at the same time, we need Squadron 42 in order to pay for what we want in Star Citizen. So it's like actors who say like I do one for the money and then one for me. So like they do like a movie that's like Marvel or like some big budget movie, and then they go back and then they do like some super indie movie that like only 5 people are gonna see, and they do that so that they can afford to not get the paycheck from the other movie. And I think it's kind of the same thing, but with games. Like they're doing Squadron 42 so they can afford to do crazy things in Star Citizen. The TS 16000s are great starters for relatively cheap. I think both of mine still work, and I might actually do a giveaway of those sticks because I don't need them anymore. So look out for make sure you're subscribed and all of that stuff, and look out for a giveaway on those. You know me and my giveaways. I love doing giveaways. Oh, Saturn9 TV. You said the same thing I said pretty much. Just got to ask, what is Game Glass? Game Glass is a program that you can get on a tablet or phone, and it allows you to press buttons on the tablet that react in game. So for instance, if you want to turn your ship on, you press a button and it turns the ship on. Turn your engines off, go into quantum drive or quantum travel mode. I guess, what is it, nav max mode now? Yeah, so that's what it is. If you look it up, it's a pretty cool program if you just have an extra tablet laying around. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh my goodness. You guys are going in. I love it. I don't get why. Whoa. Somebody doesn't like Asmongold. If you're wondering why Asmongold is influential, it's because he cornered the market on a certain type of individual that specifically sees their self in him. And that's what a lot of people do, at least if they're smart at marketing. They find a group of people that identify with them, and then they create content specifically designed for those people, and then they keep doing it over and over again until they grow. And then at a certain point, once you get big enough, people who aren't even part of that flock will start to join just because you're big. They are going to fix the ship matrix and all of those things, but I think if they fixed anything now, they would just have to fix it again when the game launches. So I think they're better off just waiting until they have more stuff to work with. He said, Ryan, it's barely an inconvenience. Does the Shogun have a screen, and can that be dimmed to lower heat emissions? Actually, that's a great idea. This is why we stream, right? I don't know how to do that. You're getting armpit gameplay. Media power. Oh, I don't need to have the Wi-Fi on. That's probably one of the things. I'm not using Wi-Fi right now. Ah, it does have a mode. Look at that. I knew this thing was too expensive to not have that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Problem probably fixed. Probably. But it has a cooling mode where you can change the fans to go faster, but it's louder, but it's only loud to me. It's not going to be loud to you. You're not going to be able to hear it. On top of that, you can dim the screen. So look at that. Look at that. Who said that? Tin Pathy. Thank you. Because I probably would have figured that out eventually, but definitely not today. So if you're wondering why I don't know how to use this equipment, it's because I bought all this equipment while I was trying to finish up these ship reviews, and I literally have not had time to sit down with it. I literally only learned how to use the very basic function of these things. I've never had a mirrorless camera before. I have like I have, what is this thing called? I have a matte box. I have a focus. I have a focus. I have the Shogun Ultra. I have all this stuff, and even a new tripod and all this. I don't know how to use any of it because I bought it and then I had to jump into ship review mode and only do ship reviews. Let's see. All right, I got to end the stream soon, folks. So start thinking of who you want to raid. I have 3 vehicles left. 3 ships left. I have and I'll be done with all of those today, guaranteed. So it'll be, what did I say? So it'll be the Saber. That'll all be in one video. The Peregrine and the Firebird. I have the Atlas. That'll be one video, and then I have the Ironclads. Bug said, "Yo, I'm late. What I miss? What did Thanos say? Everything, everything." Wait, did you say armpit cam engaged first, or did I say it first? I gained almost 15% volume. Oh, is it better volume on Twitch? Is that what it is? Huh. We got a raid? I didn't see the raid this time. I must have missed the thing. All right, I got 3 more questions and then I'm out. All right, let's see. Oh, you asked who to raid. Yes, I did. That was funny. Yes, I did ask who to raid. And then I forgot because my attention span is that of a goldfish, apparently. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yes, that might be right. Maybe the screen was limiting volume with the heat. All right, let's answer these questions so we can figure out who to raid. I see a few questions. I see a few suggestions in there. I'll take a look. Fed of the Void, you said you had a question that was missed? Oh, I see it. When player stats become a thing, will you be training your character in the gym or just play the game and let your character's strength and dex and all that increase dynamically? I will be doing, it's interesting that you asked that question because I was thinking of things that I could do while streaming, and that's exactly what I think I'll do. Like I'll be training, like when I'm like streaming the game, and I mostly just want to answer questions, I'll be like training my character because it's like brainless, repetitive activity. But then when I want to focus more on the game while I'm streaming, then I'll do the other stuff. All right, last question, and then we are hopping out of here. When character stats come in, will you try? Oh yes, you asked it again. Okay, that was the same question, so we're good. All right, let's figure out who are we rating? I can't see people on my thing. Where's my thing? Hold on. My thing normally tells me who's streaming, and I can't see it right now. I don't have my thing that shows me who's streaming. Who's doing it? All right. Yeah, let's do Lance Corporal Liru. But I can't see the thing. I can't see the thing to do the. So what's the actual ad? Does it have that underscore in it? See, I typed it in and I didn't get any matches. At Lance LCPL underscore LIRU. I didn't get any matches. Maybe they stopped streaming? It's why I need my screen. I don't know what they did to my screen thing. Maybe if I just go to Twitch like this. There we go. Now I
Last manual ad for today.
There we go. I can't stream. I can't raid that person. It won't let me. It keeps saying it's not. It says no match found when I try to do it. Let me try it again. LCPL underscore LIRU. Is that it? Yep, I'm trying it. Nope, it still says no matches. I'll just try to do it anyway. Let's just type it in and see what happens. Worst thing that could happen is it doesn't work. We're raiding Lance Corporal Liru. Yeah, it says invalid username. Yep, I typed it in the exact same way. So, I don't know. I don't know. See if Meyer shows up. Nope. Or maybe nobody is showing up. Hold on. Yeah, something must be up with my thing. It's not letting me. It's not letting me type anybody's thing. So let me exit out of this and go back. Okay. Yep. Still nothing. I don't know what's going on. I can't. Maybe it doesn't want me to raid people. What is going on? We need to raid out. All right. Let me see. Let me just find somebody who's doing Star Citizen. Let's try Trex Capades. Yeah, something. I think something's wrong with my thing here because it's not letting me do any type of raid anything. Nope, 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 nope. There's nothing in my screen. Um, I'll refresh it. Oh, the camera went out again. Ah, it's fine. We're gonna raid anyway. Yeah, it's only letting me do people in the chat. That's weird. That's weird. It only lets me do people in the chat. That's the only names that I can type in. Even though there's obviously people that are streaming right now, it doesn't want to let me. Let's see. Am I typing in raid wrong? There we go. We're back. All right. All right, let's see. All right, maybe if I type it in, maybe I'm typing it in wrong. Underscore. Ah, there we go. It's working. I was putting at in front of it. It was my fault. We're raiding Liru. All right, see you later, folks. We're going to raid Liru. We got 18 people? Okay. Awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. Much appreciated. Sorry about the camera issues. We're getting better, though. And then I got to remember to turn all my stuff off because last time I got a copyright strike because they were like, well, not a copyright strike, but they were like, hey, you're listening to music. I was like, no, I wasn't. That was somebody else. All right. See you later, YouTube.